Somewhere back here there was a turn that I missed. It was back here in the woods. Right here, in fact, I think.
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has them right in it.
Yes, here we go. Well, that's an interesting question. Who has it right? And there we go. And I think the designers of the game intended to make it a sort of a 50-50 proposition, but they didn't. I'm afraid they failed in their 50-50 proposition. Okay. It's 50-50 if your criteria is emotional. If you're using emotion for your criteria, then they succeeded, because it's a 50-50 thing. Because emotionally speaking, yes, it's 50-50. But on the merits of the matter, if you take emotion out of it, then it's no longer 50-50. It's a straightforward decision. Pretty straightforward, not much. But then these are, what are you fussing about? Nobody's. Aggravating you. Alright, we should be still okay, I think. And before too long we should pop out of these woods and into a coastal plain. But then while the game designers are maturing, they're no longer children. They are still young. And while they should be justifiably proud of their growing maturity. They're hardly mature yet. As is evidenced by some of the extreme weirdness that makes it into the logic. And as I said, I'm relatively sure that they were trying to be even-handed with respect to the Stormcloak versus Imperials thing. And it is even-handed if you look at it from the viewpoint of emotion. But if it's viewed from the viewpoint of cold, hard politics, it's not 50-50 at all.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is on edge.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Are you all right?
They say
You seem tired.
murdered the High
I'm
King
fine,
with
Horik.
his
I just-
voice
Unless you're...
shouted through
Are
the
you
pod.
worried about this war?
By the divines, I'm tired.
No empire is going to take the Jarlship away from this son of Skyrim.
My Jarl, you are in danger. A vampire has infiltrated your court.
That's quite a bold claim. I'd need proof before I could possibly accept it. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Just a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration.
The Empire will never take Dawnstar while every last man, woman,
Need something?
draws breath.
With respect, Jarl, you can't ask everyone to throw themselves against trained legionnaires.
Don't even think about it.
Well, young man, I already thought about it and I already did it.
Glory with too many swords.
Let's see what this thing says. Sojourn a while in Dawnstar, infiltrate the court of Skald. If you can, gently guide the Jarl toward our best interest. If that proves impossible, invite him or a member of his court into the family. It's far easier to direct those sharing the bloodthirst towards our shared interest.
Who's fighting over it? We'll drive out the Empire and be... The Pale will throw those Imperial backbiters up against the wall when they come for us.
You're in danger. A vampire has infiltrated your court.
Well, I trust you'll take care of this unwanted visitor. My guards will not interfere with you carrying out my justice. Until next time.
I'm Skald's housecarl and head of his guard in Dawnstar.
Skald, if you don't mind, sir, I have a request.
You have a request of me.
Huh?
Well, I was thinking, sir, with the war going on, maybe I could enlist to fight the Imperials.
Sir, enlisting in the Stormcloaks? Oh, that's why I like having you about. Oh, you're always good for a laugh.
Yes, sir, that's me. The oafish servant.
You never talk much about yourself, do you, Will? I swear, these past 30 years you've been at my side, and I think I barely know you.
What's to say? I was born on a farm, joined the Legion when I came.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's... My wife Sarah and I run it together. She's still Smith's, even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her tradition. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have.
If I see it, I'll bring it to you.
Good on you.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look. Come back if you need steel. Forge is hot today.
Does your sky ever get warm, husband?
No, not really.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
guard at all times. Avoid sleep if you can.
I've destroyed the vampire in the Jarl of Dawnstar's court.
Good. Maybe now they'll afford the vampire threat a tad bit more respect. Eh.
What can I do to help?
Speak with Florentius. He has something for you. Stay alert.
I knew you had... Arkay's been watching over... Potions, my friend. Potions. Possibly some spells? Maybe some other things I've forgotten about. Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see, shall we?
What can I do to help?
Arkay has some grave news, friend. Your friend, kidnapped. A vicious Night Stalker rules over a group of bandits. Seeks to gain leverage over the righteous. Arkay is so hard to understand when it comes to life and death. Is he still alive? There's always hope.
While I doubt, hope you're getting along with these. You never disappoint. What have you got there? Is it really? It is! I was hoping we'd find this. It's a diagram for a Dwemer crossbow. Much more sophisticated and powerful than the ones we use. Here, let me show you how it's made. Assuming you have the smithing skills, you should be able to make this yourself at Dunmar's Forge. Either way, I'll have some for sale soon. I'll buy whatever you're looking to get rid of.
What can I do to help?
All right. One more set of Dwemer plans to go. I think I'll be sad when we're done collecting these. Who knows, though? Maybe more plans will turn up in the future.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed me.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire. You don't know what freedom really means until you've lived on the river.
Your old crew member has been taken care of.
Fine work. Here's your pay. Don't spend it all on me. Right. See you around.
carrots and tomato soup would feel taste good right about now. I think I'll wait here by the fire and then start again in the next segment.